Hello and welcome to IABM TV. Today I'm joined by Igor Krol, CEO of Veset. Igor, welcome to IABM TV.
Hi.
Many vendors are offering cloud playout. Can you tell us what does it mean in the case of the Veset Nimbus and how is this different to other solutions on the market?
Yes, indeed. I mean, if you walk around the BVE today, you can see lots of cloud-based or cloud-enabled playouts. The big difference between what we offer today and what other vendors are offering is that our product was developed specifically for the cloud and for the use of public cloud, such as Amazon Web Services and other public clouds. Obviously, it can be used as well as edge or on the physical servers, but the main point is that when it was designed to maximize the use of public cloud and computing resources which are made available there. It means that our technology, which we used based on microservices, there's over a dozen microservices which are built into our product, which talk to each other and use the resources such as storage, such as EC2 computing power, databases, and all other elements to the best benefit in terms of financial benefit and technical benefit which they provide. Whereas other vendors very much so often they have been in the market with their existing products. They basically take this piece of a playout or playout and automation and just stick it into the cloud. It was not designed to work there. It can be forced to work there, but the issue is that it does not deliver the whole package of benefits which cloud's supposed to bring. Yes, it has functionality, but the benefits, financial, technical, operational, are not there.
Can you give us a real-life example of how a TV channel can benefit from your cloud playout solution?
Yes, I think one example is which comes to mind is our client Fashion TV. Recently, they decided to create 10 channels, 10 linear channels, thematic channels, and look whether they can sell them to clients. In a normal circumstance, you would have to buy 10 or 20 actually pieces of equipment. You have to enter into a long-term contract with a service provider who would supply them, or you'll have to buy them yourselves. Your engineers have to look after them. In our case, all they needed to do is to press a button, launch a playout. They would have all the content already in the library in the cloud, and off they go. So they have a channel. They can show it to clients, 10 of them. And if some of them would not fly, they can switch them off without incurring any financial risk of or facing any financial penalties from service provider. So what it delivers is maximum flexibility and also ability to experiment, to launch new channels. Obviously, linear television these days is facing lots of challenges, and that's I think a great tool for the linear television to experiment and offer what specific audiences want.
It sounds like it makes it a lot simpler and cost-effective for the customer as well.
Yes, indeed, and I think again it opens lots of opportunities for them to not only to transition the existing channels to this platform, but actually launch new ones.
You're also offering software as a service. Can you tell me a bit more about this model and how it works for you?
Yes, I think a lot of people actually ask that question, is what does it actually mean? And I think in all other industries, you are actually very much accustomed to software as a service, comes, I don't know, accounting package or Gmail. I think Gmail is probably simplistic way of doing it, but in the past you would have an engineer, he would have a hardware and software to look after, administering your email account. But here, all you need, it's a web browser-based application. You subscribe to it, you grant access to your employees. They have access to it. You pay subscription. You don't have any hardware to look after. You don't have to have a broadcast engineer necessarily full time on site to look after your playout, or if you're a service provider, you don't have to, also look after lots of hardware on your site. So I think that's a big difference in terms of business model. There is, whereas public cloud such as Amazon looks after your hardware, our software sits on top of it. You subscribe to our service and you get both our software and computing resources provided by Amazon in that package. All you need to know is your day-to-day business, all the setup we help you with. So basically, it's to me it's a no-brainer.
And so, as well as being cost-effective, all of these solutions are scalable, depending on the company?
Yes, indeed. So the beauty of it is the scalability, and I think it is embedded in the cloud benefits, which I was talking in the beginning, is that basically, as I said, you can launch a channel, scale it up, and scale it down. This is very important to understand scaling down. I mean, everyone can buy a piece of hardware and scale up, but what do you do with this? What do you do with this piece of equipment if things don't go well? And that's why it often stops people from launching new channels. They say, well, okay, I have this content, but I have to buy this hardware, and maybe, what do I do with it? What if it does not fly? In this particular circumstance, you don't have to. I mean, you can launch it, see how it goes. You can go to it can go to different distribution platforms. Okay, you don't want to go to satellite. In the first instance, you can go to CDN, or you can go to OTT. You can, it helps you, all your optionality.
Yeah. Okay. With self-service, does that mean you're competing with service providers?
Well, I wouldn't say so. We work very closely now with service providers, and they obviously have good relationship with their clients. And the other model we pursue is that we provide software and support to service providers, and they can provide services based on our product in-house to their clients. So in that sense, no, there is no obvious competition. Most of the clients we have typically would manage that in-house and just move to our platform. People who want kind of full package of playout services, they probably stick to service providers, and we will provide our technology to them.
Okay, Igor, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
You can find out more about all of these products and the company at veset.tv.